Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this.
He'll take the deep shot. Got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock.
Brings up second and goal.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this fourth and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Stop short of the marker, and they stop with this defense, and they get the ball back. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite them. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.